This is a genuine wheel. You can just take off the lip and re-lip them. So the the dust has settled on the madness of the container.
Weird, that's what it is.
Some cool little engines here. What did we get in? We got a few SRs.
We got
front wheel drive. Looks like sort of a Premier, is it? Yeah, I'd say so. Something like that. Beautiful. What else? Hang on, we got to show the gearboxes because they're amazing. So here's a brand new R154. Brand new, which is pretty cool. Look at that. That's great, isn't it? Mad, just seen one like no scutter on it. Little purple bit of spray paint that they put on it. Pretty cool. So for people that don't know, an R154 is like the stock gearbox that came in the JZX series, like JZX 90, JZX 100. It's usually what's mounted to the back of a 1J. And then
here's the daddy.
Here's the Holy Grail. So this is over
34 GTR.
Over 12 grand, I think, or something. It's a 34 GTR Get Rag. And well, it looks brand new. It says that it was reconditioned, but I don't know. It looks brand new to me. Surely it's brand new. That has to be, man. That's like way too clean to be a reconditioned gearbox. Like, looks...
It looks repainted though.
I don't know. Is that paint or is that actually just the casting?
No.
Ah, no, it's definitely the casting. Because look, even down in there and out of the way and stuff, like it's the same colour the whole way.
Could have been vapor blasted though, man.
Yeah, true, and then coated again. Either way, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Immaculate.
Immaculate. 12 G's. Get rag. Get rad with the Get Rag. So you've taken the Skyline shell off the tyres. And you've started bringing stuff up to send out. So.
Yeah, well, these are all sold.
Right. So I'm going to get you to go through stuff with me now before it's gone. We'll have a look.
Holy fuck.
Oh man. That's absolutely battered. Oh my god. Look at that. Right, so this C28
has seen better days.
Has seen better days. The entire lip is mangled off it. There's supposed to be like a lip coming out off this, but it's been mushed in. And looks like the wheel's actually been bent in a little bit as well. The joys of buying used parts from Japan. These 33 GTRs. Check these out. Mazda speeds, which just look like Nismo LM GT4s. It's like Rays were kind of lazy. Like, do you want a wheel? Cool. Why don't you just copy them? Look at them. I think these are Nismo 370Z limited edition wheels, also made by Ray's Engineering. Now I might be wrong on that. They might be 350Z. Good old Meister, the Maestro. It's not bad. I like them. 18 by 9.5. Fuck. CRO ones with a polished face. They're absolutely beautiful. So these wheels are mad. They're like a STI kind of wheel that was made for the GC series Impreza in the 90s. But it's basically just a T37 that's kind of like the dimensions are a little funky on it. It's the exact same. The iconic grooves that you saw on the Mazda speeds up there, but basically just a T37. Nice work, Rezacs on the ground with mad half gold painted inner barrels, whatever's going on there. It looks kind of factory as well because, I don't know, the way the stickers are done. I know in our videos you're probably tired of us talking about T37s, but we have two mega sets here. These are the biggest I think these are the biggest 18s you could buy. Let's have a look. They're actually plus 22. Right then, I'm mixing up the ones, but 34 GTR size T37s in absolutely monster sizes. Superstar, more OW33s, I think they're called there. TRD also did a version of this wheel as well. Crans 2. Oh man, look at him.
Nice.
Wow. Another GTR specification size Advan RG ones. Nice set up on the wall up there as well. That's cool that we have two sets like that here.
And that's a pair.
So like before, we're probably going to skip some stuff that like you've seen many times in the videos, unless they look like good sizes. Oh,
No.
very nice. 15s.
Oh no, this is another set.
Yeah, 15-inch Meisters. Yeah, so they reissued the SSR mesh a few years back. They weren't a great seller. Or the 18s. They look like 19s. Cool, aren't they? It's a shame they didn't make them in... They look nicer without a centre cap.
Yeah, they do.
They re-released these wheels and it didn't... From what I can gather, they didn't sell well anyway, because that's the first set I've ever seen in real life in those sizes.
I think they're nice.
They're beautiful. Advan RZDFs. Underrated wheel. The problem with these wheels is a good few replicas kind of came out of this kind of series of Advans. Remember a few years back? So like
These are lovely though.
they're gorgeous when you see them in real life, but quite a lot of replicas kind of leaked across to this side of the world. So people tend to kind of stay away from those styles. Yes. The P1s.
Can be better, really can.
Can't be bet. So all the ones with a little hashtag on them are sold. That's what the lads are distinguishing by going around, checking what's on the list and then marking it as sold, ready to be shipped out. Yes, these look like. Ah, more 33 GTRs. Wish I bought a set when they were cheap. Now they're like 12 or 1300 euros, so they're not cheap. Oh wow, what a treat.
3 in a box.
Nice, still has the original Regamaster stickers on him.
Some wheel.
How come we always get excited by the same stuff? We're going into the dark depths now where the lights are broken and nobody's home. Oh, no way.
Oh, they're Ginny's, I think.
They're the Lotus ruler, the
Jimmy,
Mundo.
if you're watching, I think these might be yours.
Ah, very nice. Full GTCs. They always just remind me of like the Millennium. They're just a wheel from the eras of, or the days of Top Secret. There's another, just have a little question mark on them. Mystery. Oh. I was waiting for something really obscure there. Still nice. The SKFs. Oh, look at these S1Rs. There's the good tape.
glasses. Oh, green.
Everything is in green now.
Thank
you. Just put the green screen. Welcome. I was just about to say we're not getting as many VSKFs anymore, but obviously I was wrong. CR2Ps. We're getting a good few of them now, which is mad because they're actually gorgeous wheels. All the new Works, I feel like Work are the best Japanese brand at the moment. They kind of know what the market wants. So there's Lotus Roots, and then there's I can't think of the other name. I've actually drawn a blank, but all the wheels look incredibly similar. I'm distracted by the smaller wheels. SSR mesh 15s. Oh, they're them fucking Dianas. So I don't know if anyone else out there knows the story of these wheels, but we can't really find information on them. So they're made by SSR. They look to have the exact same face, or at least a very similar face to a Koenig, but they're just called SSR Dianas. But we think they're Vienna Dianas because we have something else up there like that, but they have the same lip. So they look like, the original wheel was an Oz Futura, and then they made a Koenig version, and then the Japanese then licensed it, and then I feel like SSR were like, fuck it, we'll make our own one. Cool, aren't they? You definitely won't see another set of them. So you have formula mesh with a step lip, and you have reverse mesh which have a straight lip. Oh, nice. So these look like VSXXs, but they have PIAA Super Rosa Motorsport center caps. Oh, cool. Giwalt mesh. They're very nice. Yeah, I was getting excited thinking SSR had actually just, because they were making the Koenig, that they just decided to, but which is probably what they still did do, but they just changed the design a little bit so they didn't get in trouble, because this is mounted behind the lip here, and then on the Koenigs the face is fully mounted on the front. This looks a little bit different as well, but it's an incredibly similar design, which are all based off an OZ. Oh yeah, them Cruiser series wheels, so they're made by Advan. Bit of a underrated kind of wheel brand. I think it was supposed to be like a luxurious kind of brand that Advan were doing, but it never really took off.
That's hardly another set.
What?
It is, isn't it?
Here. We literally 2 seconds ago were saying like
It is them.
that is them. That's the exact same wheel again. So a minute ago we were saying how the Vienna Dianas were a super rare wheel, and we have another set of them here. So right. So these wheels are all wheels that are here for repair, so they did not come in the container. Brand new CSTs. I fucking love like big size SP1s.
Yeah,
In those sizes they almost look cooler than Meisters. They're just more kind of ignorant.
More CST.
More CSTs. Nice. Good old trusty CRs. So SP3R were designated for like
Fuck me, that's like an
K cars. Holy shit, look at the tyre.
Oh, fuck me.
Look at that. That
like-
can't even be real.
And that, like, that's the thickness of my thumb.
It's like less than an inch. That is the most insane thing ever. It's like an elastic band. I didn't even know they made a tyre size that small. That's insane.
Look where it's camber more, like it's actually like non-existent anymore.
You notice what I thought of straight away is you're going to have some buzz taking that off.
Why?
Why? And there's it's big brother in the normal sizes.
The baby?
Baby size with tiny tyre, and then normal size. It could move. I like just saying that because RSO5RR. Oh man, deadly. TC3s with a big stupid snow tyre on them.
It's a pair.
Nice. Cool. Just a spare. Another. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck off.
Is this fucking seriously happening? Like, what's going on here? It's like a glitch in the Matrix.
What?
Did he just like buy the only remaining stock of these wheels? How? I've never.
What? I don't know. I'm blown away now though. Let's freeze it now.
I literally have to eat my own words. We've got 3 of the same wheel in the same container that I'd never seen before.
Leon fucking hard dirt.
There's more of those LM9s or the
Legal Vienna?
Vienna, yeah, what is Vienna LM9 Felny. It looks like a stepped set of Koenigs.
Oh, Koenig. Maybe.
Oh, original Mazda Spirit R RX-7 wheels.
Yeah, they're not actually furrows.
Just the smell of modern times off these. All the new HKS cars. They're
Really
such a
love
nice wheel, aren't they? White tees. We know what they look like. Fuck it, Adrian. Man versus bubble wrap. MS1's a nice wheel. I would say an underrated wheel, but we've been bringing in a heap of them the last while.
Work emotion.
Brand new.
Are you emotional looking at these now? Meister.
Mr. Meister. Oh, lovely.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah, they look so
Emotion.
cool. There has been no light on them. Nice tees that have been painted bronze, and in Japan they were nice enough to highlight the dent with orange or with a pink Tipex. These are probably the coolest tees that we've ever had, ever. We're not giving them the attention. They're like basically brand new. They're going to the UK. Check out the back. The back barrel is like, there's literally no dirt, no brake dust, none. Incredible. Look at that. 10J. Oh, I wish I had the money to buy this stuff. It's starting to get somewhat depressing working here because the way the price everything is going, and we just can't
afford it.
We can't afford it. Slowly but surely things are just getting out of our league, and you're like, right, that's the end of that one. That's the end of that one. Cool. Yokohama mesh, get mesh, I think.
Dangerous stuff.
They're beautiful.
I do like the SLs.
Yeah, absolutely. I would happily run them on something. These out, right? Look, I saw these when we were listening.
Oh yeah.
So, some lunatic in Japan. But I appreciate what he did. He got his CSTs and he put this like custom spooky green paint on the back of them. Look. Look at that. It's like fucking the Goosebumps or something. Woo! Like it's like 90s TV making you dizzy. Okay, I'll stop. But I think that's fucking amazing. Oh, look at him. They're gorgeous.
Really nice.
CR01s. The size of the tyres on them fucking long champs. They were definitely used on like a van or a trailer. What size are they? 185 70 14. Off-road tyre.
Only in Japan.
Jeez, that's 3 sets of S1Rs we've had in 19s. Nice, even dirty and battered, they look great. Are these Arrow Enterprise Gewalt meshes? They are and all. Same ones we sold Dave Egan for his S13.
They were over there, weren't they? No?
In smaller sizes.
Nice.
They are a cool wheel. Rarely come with the centre caps. Euroline SLs, you don't see them anymore. They look like the Leon Hardwards.
Yeah, that's everything.
Let's go look at some of the seats that are here because we didn't even look at them. So, this is like all of our seats that have arrived in this container in the last. There's a lot of stuff here. Where's the HKS ones, Adrian? Pull one of these out for the crack. And we have a look because they're fairly amazing. So, we scored a pair of HKS Artist 2s.
That's it.
Look at that. Amazing.
Right.
So there's the matching one then because the Artists were designed for smaller cars so the two shoulders aren't bumping into each other. So the one's in the box there. But we're too lazy to open it. We know what it looks like. But that's pretty epic. There's a really, really beautiful Duran seat here. And these Duran seats basically look like a Z2. Pretty much the same design. If you're looking for something different to a Bride, I would definitely rock a Duran racing seat. Bride Z1 carbon Kevlar. You're quite fond of the carbon Kevlar.
I do like it, yeah.
When you see it in the sun. Not the sun, sorry, the light. Look at that. That is definitely... And you know what's funny? We have 3 of them here for some reason. In various states. Look. Just fucking seats everywhere. We're starting to get a lot of Recaros in. So most of the stuff in the boxes are actually just Recaro SR3s, SR2s, stuff like this. There's quite a lot of them in Japan. The Brides are starting to get like pretty much nearly unattainable for the average customer. What's that? Yeah, and they're starting to get rare because obviously we've got suppliers all over the world that are just taking this stuff too. We're in direct competition. So there's a lot of Bride seats that there's a lot of Recaros. What's that? Bride bases. Ah, cool. Ding, ding. Just edit in some music. Very cool, isn't it?
It is. I'm into that headrest.
Yeah, that's a seat that's right up your alley now, Stephen.
Online. Very good.
Yeah. Something you don't see every day.
Cool, isn't it?
That's the only seat we're going to open. Oh man, how cool. Unbelievable. That is amazing. It's just a Recaro in plain black with Tommy Guyer on it, and I'm
infinitely better.
and I'm excited. I love how it's just the stock name, Tommy. How are you, Tommy? Is it Tommy the Kyra, is it?
Not very exotic.
Tommy the chiropractor, is it? Is that who it? Are you Tommy chiropractor? Who is Tommy? Imagine some Irish fella now at a vintage rally or something and you rock up with them and you think you're cool with your JDM points, and then Timmy from the Glen of Aherlow will go, Jesus, Tommy Kyra, is it? I wouldn't know him myself personally now. I think he's from Timbuktu. There's black SR3s from a DC2. Now it's in the way. Oh yeah. Man, you can't hate them, like. I know, like, people, you know, whatever. Like, I would run them if I had, like, an S chassis or something. I just think they're fucking hilarious. There's a time and a place for this stuff, and when it's done right, it can look really cool. That is great, though. You'd love to go somewhere, just open your door, and it does that. I'm from the era where I thought that stuff was cool, so I do secretly like it. It's a guilty pleasure. All the wheels, all the seats. Showed you some of the engines. Our containers are starting to slow down a bit now because things are starting to kind of get back to normal. But we do have another one loading.
Yeah, and
There's a couple of engine ones on the way, so like we're busy. But obviously having the more space since we got rid of the cars and putting up more racking and stuff has been a great help, because now the warehouse has been...
we would have been screwed.
Yeah, we'd be screwed otherwise. But the last 6 months we've had like 7 or 8 containers and it was totally insane.
Yeah, there's 9 containers,
Yeah.
including the engine ones. Like.
And we really only got to relax on Friday and then another container arrived, so... We're kept busy. And I know a lot of people are waiting for stuff, but yeah, we're getting there. Patience. Hi. Well, are you Tommy Chiropractor, are ya?
No, I'm Timmy Kyra.
Would you be the relation of Mikey Kyra? That's Eddie McKyra. He'd be related now to the Kyros.
Eddie, he was in the brass band 20 odd years ago.
Yeah, he was there playing in Ballybricken with the boys in the brass band there in Ballybricken in 1981. Right, we have to go. Tommy Kyra's outside. Mind yourself.